Former Cowboys quarterback and NFL broadcaster Don Meredith died Sunday at his home in New Mexico at the age of 72. Meredith, his wife Susan, confirmed his death this morning following a brain hemorrhage. Dandy Don certainly left quite a legacy both in the booth and on the field.
The first player signed by the 1960 expansion team in Dallas was SMU quarterback Don Meredith.
I think the overall picture kind of surprised me. I didn't know really what to expect from pro football.
The two-time All-American split playing time his first 3 seasons.
You know, I thought here I was, your basic All-American quarterback coming in. I thought I should be playing. So I had some really second thoughts about, is this what I want to do?
Meredith stuck it out, and his head coach stood by him.
But on a brown flip, your play now is 57, wing down and in.
Eventually, Meredith learned his lessons and started making plays, and Tom Landry's Cowboys became a contender.
From an offensive standpoint, they rolled up some pretty good numbers, and people had to outscore us.
Wing zig out. We're cutting them. It's on set hut. Let's go. Hut, hut.
I had days where I was in the zone, and what more can you ask for? I feel very good about the 9 years that I played.
In 1966, Olympic sprinter Bob Hayes gave Dandy Don a deep threat. Meredith was named NFL Player of the Year. But in the NFL championship game, the underdog Texans came up 1 play short against Vince Lombardi's Green Bay Packers. One year later, the Ice Bowl offered Meredith and the Cowboys a chance at redemption.
It's one that I can remember as being bitterly uncomfortable. I remember a little bit of it being slow motion.
Bart Starr coming over to check with Coach Vince Lombardi. 20 seconds remaining in this football game.
I really thought we were going to win. I really thought that we were the best team. And I think those thoughts were in my mind when I watched that last drive.
Starr begins the count. Takes the snap. He's got the quarterback. He's into the touchdown, and the Packers are out in front. And the Green Bay Packers are going to be NFL champions for the 3rd straight year.
And it was very, very disappointing.
Meredith suited up one final season. In 1968, Dallas finished 12-2, but lost badly to the Cleveland Browns in the Eastern Division Championship game. Dandy Don turned to a new career.
Good, Don. Even a little more out to sea, Don.
I didn't know what I was getting into. I mean, I didn't have any idea that Monday night was going to be Monday night, and I really thought it was going to be like something that was going to buy me a little time. And when you look at it retrospectively again, ABC had very little. Sure, we'll try it. Let's see what happened.
What happened was a cultural phenomenon, the second longest running show ever on an American television network.
I enjoyed the time I was there, and I'm happy that I was given as much free reign to do what it was I could do. So it worked out well.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end.
Meredith did 2 stints with Monday Night Football and 1 shorter hitch with NBC, where he partnered with the legendary Curt Gowdy for one of the most memorable calls in television sports history.
Looking, he's under the gun. He's caught, he throws. It is!
He caught it! He caught it!
Unbelievable!
And to see it end that way was just absolutely perfect. I was so happy to be there. That's really all. I don't remember a lot of the details, but it was wonderful.
He lived the American dream with one noteworthy regret.
I wish that there had been more books in my house when I grew up. We had the Bible and a book called Leaves of Gold. Out of Leaves of Gold, there's a deal that says, you know, I'd rather see a sermon than hear one any day. I'd rather one would walk with me than merely show the way. For the eye is a better pupil and more willing than the ear. Fine counsel is confusing, but examples are always clear.
Dandy Don Meredith, dead at the age of 72. One of the great NFL quarterbacks, 3-time Pro Bowler, NFL Player of the Year of 1966. Goodbye, Don.